this is just gonna be a quick get ready with me while I do my makeup and hair. I'm going to a gender review party today, so I was like, why not? I already went ahead and did my eyebrows. If you want to see an eyebrow tutorial, I'm gonna link it below. I can't do my makeup with chapped lips. It just yeah. I had this thing forever, like before I got into makeup, and it still works. I don't know what expired. So many things that I'm seeing on YouTube, like it's so crazy. Like the one particular thing that kind of stood out to me was the whole Visa Bay thing. What's up, Visa Bay? I first saw it, actually, I saw it on social media. I saw it on Twitter. Somebody, you know, quoted they put it up. You know, Twitter is quick for things like that. Somebody put it up and was just like, you know, when would people stop begging? Like, you know, you're finessing by begging folks, you know? I saw it and I was just like, what is this about? So I clicked it and I saw that it was this girl. I don't really know how to say her name, so I'm not gonna, well, actually I'm not even gonna say her name in this video. I was just like, oh wow, I've seen her on Instagram, like she's so beautiful. If you haven't seen the video, basically it's her, you know, talking to her subscribers, her fan base, if you can say it like that, about the situation that she's in. Titled her Visa Bae because she basically is from Zimbabwe, and her visa was expiring in like the next month, and I guess she needed money. She needed money to go renew it. She lives in the UK and she needed about 2,000 pounds, and 2,000 pounds to dollars is about 2,800. She posted a video like everything, like things are not going well. Things are not going well. She needs help, all that good stuff, and you know, basically she made a GoFundMe, and people, you know, actually donated to it. It started getting backlash when people saw that, you know, they kind of like saw her, you know, the lifestyle that she lived. Yeah, the lifestyle that she lived, and they were just like, look at your lifestyle, like look at your Instagram. You're always posing with different designer bags, but yet you're begging people for money. Is it a front? Like, are you fronting? And if you do go on her Instagram, you see the girl's pretty. She wears designer stuff, so they're pretty. Like, I don't know if those are her stuff or she promotes a lot of people, which a lot of people on Instagram do. They promote. Like, you might think that's the life that they're living, but they promote things. Like, she looks good, so brands will pay her to promote their items. Is anything wrong with that? Not at all. Not at all. But she said it herself in her video. If you go watch the video, that she had like young girls that would be in her DMs like, oh, I look up to you, like you're inspiration to me. And it's like, you know, it's like, are they still looking up to her now, knowing that, okay, she didn't have money to get her visa? But my thing is, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I actually commend her for asking for help, because as a fellow African, I'm Nigerian. Nigerian people be the most prideful people ever. Like, it's not easy for a Nigerian to just, you know, come out and be like, oh, let me ask people for money. No, Nigerians would rather suffer before they ask for help, to be honest. And it's a pride thing. It's a really prideful thing. So I commend her for doing what she did, because it takes a lot to do that, especially to reach out to people that they don't know you, they don't know like how you're living, They don't know you're truthful about this whole thing with your visa. So I commend her for that. You know, she put her pride aside. And for people to be going into her saying that she's scamming, why doesn't she know how to you know, why does she know how to use her money, balance her money, that she looks the way she does on social media? But you don't know. You don't know. Nigeria, I know all about that whole visa thing, and your visa expiring. You don't want to go back to your country right away. Like, especially her, she said that they came from Zimbabwe through the refugee program. I don't know how that works. She had nothing else to, like, no other way to get that money. Why not reach out to her subscribers? You know, why not? With immigration, I'm probably sure, yes, they probably did give her a letter a while ago that, okay, you're gonna I'm trying to talk and do my makeup at the same time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure immigration gave her a letter like, okay, your visa is expiring on this time, da da da. Or either they could have just came at her, like, could have been something that just happened, like she just got in the mail, or maybe it was lost in the mail and then she just got it. You know, you never know what the heck happened. So it's like, if she couldn't have the $2,000, you I keep saying dollars, 2,000 pounds. Like, if she had nothing else to do, her parents couldn't help her. You know, she did what people do, and people did. They did give her money. Went farther than what she needed. I believe before she put down the GoFundMe, it was around 2,000 plus. So sorry, it went up to 4,000 plus. So, you know. And then people again talking, they're like, oh, she got her goal, why did she leave it on there? Can't say nothing about that. You know, you don't know a person's lifestyle. You know, things you see on social media, especially. That's why I never look into people's lives on social media. Like, I never want to be something that I'm not. You know, of course, yes, I'm getting on YouTube. I've always wanted to be on YouTube. Like, I've been watching people on YouTube since I was like in 8th grade, middle school, and I was watching Peak Mill, I was watching Ivy, I was watching like all the older YouTubers. Like, I was watching them. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to do YouTube, but I never really got to it because I'm like, oh, I don't have a good camera. Oh, and I'm like, oh, I don't even think I'm cute. So you never want to be like, you never want to look into somebody's life too much. Especially that okay, they have this, but you don't know what they're going through. And this is a prime example, like a prime example. Like, so I went to Macy's and I got me a sample from Estee Lauder. I love samples. If I can sample it, I'm getting it. I always thought Estee Lauder was like for old people. Like, I never really looked into like, oh, do they have like actually good stuff? I always thought it was for old bougie white women. It's a visa, babe. But yeah, don't make people's lives, don't look into people's lives, don't try to make people's lives yours. And like, I've kind of seen like on social media, I've seen a lot of people say like, oh, this generation, like social media is rushing our generation, which it kind of is. Like, people, you see people doing better than you and you think that you're behind, which like people's times comes in different time. Like, just because you're not doing something as your age mate right now does not mean that your time is not coming. Like, don't look into people's lives so much. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know if this person that's on your timeline constantly posting Gucci belts, Gucci shirts, all of that stuff. You don't know what they're going through behind the scenes. I'm not saying that people necessarily have to always go through things, but you don't know their lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you never necessarily know their lifestyle. And Visa Bae, stop calling her that. Visa Bae, I just hope that everything is, you know, well with her. That she is able to stay into the country. I saw that they brought her on the news, some news channel in the UK. Interviewer asked her like, okay, you know, you have all these designer bags, but why was it that you have these designer bags, but why wasn't that you weren't able to get your $2,000. And she was like, honestly, those designer bags are not mine. They're like my friends, and you know, things that I promote. Prime example, like, don't get into people's lives. Like, that's one thing that I don't think I would ever do, and I would never want somebody to idolize me either. Like, don't idolize people. Like, you need to be praying to God that He's gonna bring you what you desire, and He will if you pray to Him and you believe in Him. Like, generation, like my generation is moving so fast. People are having kids and they're not really financially stable, and there are some people that have kids and they are stable. I'm not saying that about everybody, but I'm saying, like, take your time. Take your time. You know, your time will come. Don't rush things. Like, you're having kids and you're not financially stable, or like, this generation needs to like really think deep about things. Like, but it's okay. Some people, if that's their speed that they wanna go at, hey, that's fine with me. If you make social media your whole thing, that how you look at things, how you want to live your life, you're gonna be very confused. Hurt Bay, I hope she is okay. I hope that, you know, she went ahead and actually used that money for her visa, that she did not lie. Wow, this foundation is the bomb.com. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm trying to talk at the same time, and I really can't, but yeah, I really hope that she's okay, that she actually used that money for her visa. Not saying that she has to prove anything at the end of the day, that, okay, yeah, I did my visa to those people who donated to her, but come on now. Hope she didn't lie about it, and just stay true to herself, and she's gonna be okay. Do you look at, if you go back to her video and look at the amount of views that she got, her video is not even, like, her video on YouTube didn't even, like, I would say like 100,000 plus views is not viral on here, but it's kind of not. Where it made a lot of noise was like on Instagram, on Twitter. Like, that's what blew it up. Twitter blew it up all the way up. Right now I kind of deactivated my Instagram. And I didn't deactivate it because I'm like, oh, you know, things are going bad. No, I deactivated it because, like, Instagram is a lot. Instagram is a lot. Like, it will have you thinking, like, Instagram will have you looking into people's lives without actually knowing what they're, like, what it is. Like, I deactivated mine because I needed a break. I needed a break from it. It wasn't like, oh, I wanted to. A lot of people, they deactivate their Instagram accounts for different reasons. Like, mine was just, I just needed a break from it. Like, I needed a break from Instagram. I needed to focus on, like, different things in my life, and I just need to deactivate it. You know, when I get back on, it's still gonna be the same. But at the same time, I feel like you should always get a break from social media. Like, social media is fine. Hope you're okay. You know, you're a very beautiful girl. Stay true to yourself. Don't let these folks bring you down, girl. And you definitely popular now. You popping. You on news outlets. You're popping, girl. On to this gender review. For my friend. I'm so excited for her. Like, I'm really excited. She knows who she is, so I'm not gonna say her name. I'm really excited for her. I hope that, you know, her having this baby will definitely, you know, bring some insight to a lot of things for her. Like, this babies are blessings, and I know sometimes when people have kids before marriage, they feel like, you know, they did like the wrongest thing ever in the world. But I hope that she doesn't use this to not want to, you know. But yeah, but she's been cool. You know me, God forbid, I know me, I would definitely be so sad. Like, I would think I'm gonna be a god mommy for the second time. So my camera died, so I just went ahead and did my hair and makeup off camera. All the items that I use is going to be down in the description box. If you guys like this little chit chat, get ready with me, go ahead and comment, subscribe. Let's chat in the comments. I want interactions. I like to talk, so let's talk, you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in my next video.